Okay, in this video, I'm gonna blow everybody's mind because of what I just discovered when I was eating my lunch today and how everything is hidden in plain sight and they have to show you what they're doing before they do it or while they're doing it or after they've done it because it's just part of the game. So, what I figured out today that completely proves my point on how consciousness operates and that it's all interconnected. And my whole saying is that I don't believe in coincidences, I just believe in consciousness because that's the only thing that there is. It's faster than light, it's almost instantaneous, and that's how you're able to remote view and see or reach out to any other point. So that's how this whole thing's operating. It's operating anti-Fibonacci, anti-1.618. It's going to the left, counterclockwise, towards counter space in order to open the whole torsion field thing up. So the torsion field is the dielectricity, the ether. So what I discovered today is on the Goldfish carton of flavored blasted Xtra Cheddar Goldfish, they actually, in plain sight, show you and tell you how they did the whole MH370 thing. And they're probably laughing about it right now, but haha to you because I just discovered it. So it's by no chance, by no coincidence today that me, the guy who is one of the witnesses to them actually doing the jumping of the jets and making them disappear and then reappear over Lake Huron about a year prior to them actually doing the 370 thing. Last week I actually told Ashton Forbes that the orbs start in a triangle and then they start rotating left counterclockwise 0.618 in rotation in order to open up that black hole around MH370. So I left this comment to Ashton last week in his YouTube, and then everybody else went from it from there. So I find all this stuff by no coincidence that my discovery that I made today was all the MH370 stuff imprinted on the Goldfish carton. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, so let's get into it. It's pretty unreal. But it's like Jordan Maxwell said, they hide all this stuff right in plain sight. Because this stuff is on a need-to-know basis, and if you don't need to know, you won't. It's all the way to the top levels of the highest that are around. So this is how they're doing it, and what they're doing is they're showing you in plain sight. You have to understand this to understand that, though. So magnetism in space is represented by the toroid or the donut or this magnet here. You only have two dimensions to work with. You have space, everything you can see, and then you have counter space, everything you can't see. Two dimensions with a plane of inertia in between, because everything's triplicate. Nothing's duality. Don't let them fool you. That's part of the illusion. You got two dimensions: space, counter space, plane of inertia. Counter space is represented by the hyperboloid or this hourglass shape. This is faster than light. This is light speed here. So the condition of electricity always has these two things. It has dielectricity and it has magnetism in a geometric form. And when you got them in a geometric form, then you have electricity. So they're showing you this whole thing here and how they did it. And this is exactly what I pointed out to Ashton Forbes. These three goldfish here represent the orbs that you see. They're in a triangle formation. these three orbs start spinning left, which is what they're showing you with this. But first they're showing you what space is. They're showing you the toroid here. They're showing you magnetism. They're showing you that this is what's going on. And then they're showing you counter space here. This is represented by the hourglass or this rectangular shape. Then here's the plane of inertia. So here's what's going on. These goldfish, these three ones here are the orbs, and they start off in a triangular formation. Then it shows the spin here left, counterclockwise, towards counter space. It's 0.618. It's to the left towards counter space, counterclockwise. Okay. So what this goldfish here is showing you, it's different than all the other ones because this is a flying fish here. Okay, so this is symbolic representation here of MH370. And this is what it's showing you here. The plane of inertia. Get it? The plane of inertia. Z-plane. That's what they're showing you here. The whole thing is laid right out. And this is all the stuff I'm talking about, and it's just lining up like crazy. So this is the plane. The reason that it's got the sunglasses up, because they're showing you that it's the pilot. So they're showing you the reason that this fish has sunglasses is because he's the pilot. So it's also symbolic representation of that. And then they're showing you the one eye, which of course is the Illuminati signature on this whole thing. Wink, wink. So this is MH370. They're showing you exactly what happens. So here's the magnetism. Here is the dielectricity, or the ether. And then the plane of inertia. So they're showing you these three things. Okay, on the flip side of this, they're showing you the other end of the wormhole. Okay, so here you'll be opening this up. This will be your black hole. Here would be your white hole exit, because that's how this whole thing works. So they're showing you exactly what's going on, and they're telling you in words. Nothing beats the blast. Blasted, okay? Well, that blast that you see on the MH370 videos is xenon. It's no different than what goes off in a camera flash. It's just super high energy. Because when the dielectric and magnetic can only hold so much, they blast. And this is what you're seeing. So this is exactly what they're showing you. Now, instead of 3 orbs, they're showing you 2. Or 2 goldfish. They're showing you 1 goldfish here and 1 goldfish there. And the other one is right there, but it hasn't fully materialized because it's still in the tunnel. Okay? So, and then they're showing you exactly where it came from. They're showing you the whole thing. It's all laid out here. And that's exactly what happened. So, this whole thing with MH370 is, once again, it's put right in your face. But if you don't know what you're looking at, you might look right past it. And I almost threw this carton out today. I didn't even really look at it until I looked at the back of it, and then I started looking at the front of it, and I was like, I know exactly what's going on here, and I can't believe it. So I just wanted to show this to everybody. It's pretty unreal, but that's what's going on, because how they're doing this whole thing is they're creating what's called a differential. And when you can create a differential, you can extract energy from the center. So what I mean is 1.618 and 0.618 is a differential. You would have a positive here and a negative here with a neutral center. And it's just like having a hot here and a cold here. It's just exactly what they're doing with the weather right now. How they would have a high pressure and a low pressure. And when they raise the temperature up and then they suddenly drop it over a short amount of time, what they're creating and they're pulling from is the center where they're getting wind. That's the effect. So they're doing the same exact thing here. They're creating that differential in order to get that effect to happen. It's the same thing. That's why these guys are magicians. They love David Copperfield. They love magic. They love to make you think it's magic, but it's not. It's just how the way things work, and they understand it, and most don't. So that's what's going on. Thanks for watching, and please check out my other videos.